Today, and we are super fucking happy about it. So ladies and gentlemen, take a moment to like and until the space. Let's bring some more people in here to enjoy the celebration. Yes, the farewell party to the Saviour.
Say goodbye, a farewell for this motherfucker that put the fucking video of the fucking hostage. So this is a fucking farewell for me, okay?
Because he shouldn't exist from the get-go. He should have been executed by genocide long time ago, and I've been asking for this for a long time. And I was talking to my commander. I'm telling you, this needs to go.
I think that you need to gather all the Zions, eliminate them.
He deserves to be genocided like all the other Nazis, and he's a convicted fucking criminal. And they pissed the hell out of me. This fucking Hamas and giving them a voice after October 7, and us Jews and Israelis can live peacefully. I hate him.
Great.
I hate him.
Yo, mic check. Can everyone all hear me all okay? Drop me a W in the chat when you arrive. Shout out to you, Grand, is it Grand YouTube? Grand YouTube. Appreciate you joining us, brother. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us, Jennifer. Hope you're doing well over on YouTube. Everyone drop me a W when you arrive in the chat. Sorry about that background image. It's the preset background image, sorry. I was just trying to check onto my Rumble. And to make sure that's all going all okay, because we can't see the live chat unless we click on it. Looks like Rumble's streaming and Kick streaming as well. Cool. So let's check the chat. Yeah, hope you guys are all doing all okay. Let me enlarge it. Hope you guys are all doing all okay. Welcome back to another episode. There's been quite a few bits going on over the last few days. I mean, not too much to be honest. It's mainly just been stuff that's been going on over in the UK. My country for once, so we'll talk a lot about that. We'll talk about what's been going on in Ukraine, of course, some general news really, what's been going on in Palestine obviously. But yeah, hope you guys are all having a good night, and I hope you've had a good week. So let me know where you guys are watching me from tonight. Oh yeah, Jennifer, you're from New Zealand. Shout out to you. What time is it over in New Zealand? Is it the same as like Australia time? Because if it is, I think it's got to be like, what time is it now? It's got to be like at least like 9 AM or something over there. But I'm not too sure. Where are you guys all watching the stream from? Everyone on X and that, let me know as well. I'm just going to quickly give it a retweet as well, because seems like we've been kind of deboosted lately on X. I'm not sure what's going on there. Just I suppose it's just the Elon Musk view. Been spamming Elon Musk's posts actually with my comments recently, but seems to be ignoring me. Because we'll get into that as well. Oh, we got Top G in the chat. Top G from Mauritania. Is that how you say it? Shout out to you, brother. I don't know where that is, to be fair. You have to let me know. Oh, we got Ashley from Minnesota, USA. Shout out to you, Ashley. Thanks for tuning in. What time is it over where you guys are, man? It must be getting late. Wait, we've got a message. Oh, it's 12:18 p.m. Sorry. 12:18 p.m. on the 8th. Oh, holy shit. So you guys are like a whole day ahead of us. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, wait, actually. But then that would be like an hour from now would be the same time as me. So it can't be surely an hour from me, is it? Maybe I'm just stupid and I'm not listening to you properly. Oh, Northwest Africa. Yeah, shout out to you, brother. That's probably why. I just know them as like the African islands and all that stuff. Yeah, Don Vito. Yeah, shout out to you. You said the UK's cooked. I know, unfortunately, I gotta live here. It's fucking shit. There's been like, you know, I'm not sure what you guys know about the UK, but there's like a knife crime epidemic. Everyone's getting stabbed left, right and centre. People are getting robbed. There's crackheads all over the streets, homeless people all over the streets. And all Keir Starmer wants to do is continue to send money for genocides and proxy wars in Ukraine. So, yeah, I mean, what can we do? hopefully the UK will be. Hopefully the king needs to step down or something. Sorry, the king needs to come out and tell Keir Starmer to step down immediately. Honestly, we need like a general election. An immediate general election is what we need. Oh really? You're first to see the world. The first in the world to see the sunrise on any given day. That's crazy. So you're basically like living in the future right now, compared to us. You can always just let us know what tomorrow's gonna be like. You know, if it's not gonna be a good day, just tell me. And maybe I'll just go back to sleep. But yeah. Have you guys been seeing what's going on in the UK lately? All of this nonsense going on. Obviously, we spoke a little bit about it last time on the stream about the agenda that's been pushed against the Muslims over here. Like the Tommy Robinson, Elon Musk, all these people sort of pushing it onto us that it's always a Muslim problem, but we know that's not the case. We're gonna get into it a bit more anyway later on. You said your mum's from Leeds. She's 90 this year. Oh, that's such a good age to live to, though, isn't it? We was talking about who was the guy that the former American president that recently passed away. I don't remember. I don't want to say his name because I'm not really. I'm not obviously from the America. Maybe I should know this stuff, but he was president a long time before I was around. So, but he lived to like the year 100. My nan's actually 92 years old as well. So, it's I'd love to live to that age, you know. But I'm not sure if I'll be healthy enough. Hopefully, I will be. We got a lot of people on YouTube from Birmingham, UK. Shout out to you from up north, yeah, in Birmingham. Love Birmingham. I've never actually been though, but I've got a lot of friends that have gone there and gone out and stuff. Apparently, it's really good up there. Hello from Ireland. Shout out to you, Ireland. We always love the Irish. The Irish are doing the most for Palestine in the British sort of. Is it Great Britain? Yeah, Great Britain. Well, I suppose you guys aren't part of Great Britain anymore, are you? I still consider you are anyway. But you guys are doing some great work in Ireland. So I love my Irish brothers and sisters. Yeah, there's a lot of hate going on towards Muslims. Unfortunately, we'll dive into it a bit more. Keir Starmer and Timmy Rubenstein. That's a good one. Yeah, man, they're absolute clowns. It's crazy how they don't really get along, to be fair. You'd think that they'd be best of friends. Yeah, Jimmy Carter. Sorry, yeah, everyone's correcting me in the chat. Jimmy Carter. Yeah, that's the one. That name did come to my head. I knew it was Jimmy something, but I didn't want to say Jimmy someone else and then like become across as disrespectful because I know the guy said a lot of good things about Palestine as well. So he seemed like he was one of the only sane US presidents that we've actually had, you know. Sorry, let me just have a little sip of my water while I just read these last messages and we'll get into it. But yeah, I think I'm going to change my profile picture today as well before I go to sleep. I'm going to change it to a picture of myself. Because I think it's important that I already show my face on streams and stuff anyway. And a lot of people that are following me maybe don't know what I look like. So maybe they should know what I look like. And I feel like like rather than just being like a random anonymous account, you know, just talking shit behind like a fake picture, it makes me feel better about myself. I won't feel like a coward, you know. I won't feel like a coward. Not that I've got any issue with people that have got anonymous pictures because I've had one my whole time. But I think it gives you like more power when you're like calling out politicians and whoever, and then they can see your face, you know. Like Keir Starmer and shit from the UK. I'm gonna call him out and he can see my face. I'm from the UK. But yeah. Yeah, he was the only good American president. That's what I've heard in recent years, in recent history. So I rest in peace to him. But like I say, 100 is a very good age to live to, you know. I'm 26 years old now. I look a lot younger, I know, but that's like a quarter of like he would only be a quarter of the way through his life basically right now. So that's like good to. It'd be a good feeling to know, you know, that you're gonna last that long. But Israel, you know, they've been threatening my life all week and shit. We're gonna get into all of this stuff. I'm not sure. Did you guys see the new intro, by the way? I had a new intro. I played it at the beginning. I'm not sure if you guys tuned in late and you missed the new intro. I did try to show the old intro first and then the new intro. I was hoping that some of you guys would see it. It's a good intro now. These Zionists, they done a 2-hour space about me, talking about how they've been botting my views. They're trying to get me in trouble, trying to get me banned from X. Then they were saying they was going to execute me. There was one in there saying he knows people in the IDF and all this shit, and he knows commanders there, and they've been trying to get me for ages and all this crazy nonsense. But I thought I'd put it as the intro. Someone said play it again. I'll play it again if you want. I would love to play it again. I'd love you guys to all see it. But I want more than one person to tell me to play it again because I don't want to piss everyone else off and scare everyone else off because we've got some news to get into. But I'll happily play it again. It's only 1 minute long. So let me know. Someone let me know in the chat and I'll play it right now. It's a good intro. I used a little voices in the background and stuff, you know. It actually is giving me quite a good intro, you know, so I got to think of the upside of this shit. Yeah, you said he built home fit. Oh yeah, sorry, shout out to you, Misha, as well. You're on Twitch, so I always appreciate my Twitch people as well. We don't have a lot of subscribers over there, or followers, or whatever called, but I appreciate everyone tuning in. Alright, Cleopatra said play it. She's a long-term viewer. Shout out to you, Cleopatra. We're going to play it. We're going to play it. Horace the Clear heard it, sorry, but we're going to run it back one more time. Yeah, one more time. Everyone wants to see it. You ready for this one? Let's go.
Today, we are super fucking happy about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, take a moment to like and empty the space. Let's bring some more people in here to enjoy the celebration.
Yes.
Farewell party to the Saviour.
Say goodbye, a farewell for this motherfucker that put the fucking video of the fucking hostage. So this is a fucking farewell for me, okay?
Because he shouldn't exist from the get-go. He should have been executed by genocide long time ago, and I've been asking for this for a long time. You know what, talking to my commander, I'm telling you, this needs to go.
I think that you need to gather all the Zions, eliminate them.
He deserves to be genocided like all the other Nazis, and he's a convicted fucking criminal. And they pissed the hell out of me. This fucking Hamas and giving them a voice after October 7, and us Jews and Israelis can live peacefully. I hate him.
Great.
I hate him.
Yeah, did you like the new intro? I like it. Thank you to the Zionist that wanted to do a 3-hour hit space on me, you know. You give me some good content. They're crazy though, aren't they? They're crazy people. When you think about it, at first I sat there and I thought, oh, really, like, these guys have took the piss out of me, you know. Like, I was kind of annoyed about it, of course, because they were saying some nasty things in that space. But I'm not gonna let some fucking random idiots get to me, you know. It made a good intro in the end, so yeah. W, innit? Yeah, everyone loves it. Yeah, round of applause for the fucking Zionists. If you know that these guys actually did like a whole like, it was like a 3-hour space. No, they done like an hour and 20 minutes just talking about how much they hate me and all this crazy shit, like. And then at the end of the space, they ended up launching another space and done another whole 2 hours about me. So if I'm pissing them off that much, I must be doing something good, you know. So I don't see a lot of people getting these people just sitting in a whole space, just fucking dedicating their whole life to doing this shit. But yeah, we're hater proof out here, Cleo. Yeah, we are. Yeah, it's sad X won't ban them. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it. It's actually my pinned tweet. I'm gonna get into that in a second, actually. You know what? I'll just kick it off with that now while we're on the topic. So you heard some of the bits in there. So let me just show you guys the tweet. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna put it up on full screen now. Yeah, so you can see. Okay, so I done a message to Elon Musk. So Elon Musk, of course, he's basically a Zionist. I don't know if he's just a businessman or he's a Zionist, whatever. I wouldn't sell my soul for money to support a genocide, so I guess he is a Zionist. But I wrote him a very long tweet. It took me like 30 minutes to put together. I know he's like a smart man. That's one thing I'll give him. So I didn't want to be like, yo Elon, check this, like, do you know what I mean? So I'll try to write this out properly so that he would actually sit there and read it, and maybe he can come to the agreement that these people need to be banned. Shout out to you, everyone joining now, Shafi, all these people. I'll see you all in the chat. But this is what I said to him. I said, Elon Musk, your platform's been heavily manipulated and my account is being attacked by Israelis who are even threatening to murder me. In this space, all individuals can be heard planning how they're going to manipulate X and have my blue checkmark removed. They also took responsibility for Solomon Ahmed's account losing his checkmark as well as the others, because obviously I'm sure you guys know there was a lot of people like Myron Gaines, Jake Shields, Solomon, 1984, Sam Parker, all of these guys, they Dr. Anna as well, they all lost their checkmark for whatever reason. For, I'm not too sure, I guess it's for disagreeing with what Elon agrees with, but these people have taken responsibility for Solomon and taken responsibility for other accounts. I'm not too sure who. That was the only name they dropped when I was listening. So obviously this could be targeted attacks, you know, smash reporting and things like that. So I said they've been running back-to-back spaces for 3 hours. There's still one open as we speak, because there was. They also claim that they're adding bots to and from my account in order to flag my page for manipulation. I have a small YouTube account with around 500 subscribers. They added 5,000 followers and then removed 2,500, causing me to have issues with my page due to suspicious activity. They all claim to be a part of Israeli/Mossad groups, with the co-host claiming to be a part of the IDF, who put orders to have me killed. They also took responsibility for doxing my account previously, because they did, and putting my safety at risk, publishing images of me and my address all across the internet. I said basically this is like a breakdown of the timestamps in case you didn't want to watch the whole video, but I'll just read out some of the bad. Well, they're all bad actually. So I said their claims that they already manipulated my page, proof that they added subscribers to my page and removed them. They claims they took all my blue check removal, blah blah blah. This is all like irrelevant. Basically, I'll just show you the video because it's easier. But at the end, I said it's important to note that the space is over an hour long, and these clips are only from the first 20 minutes of the space, so there's probably much more. Although we may not agree on some political issues, Elon, these are clear breaches of the X rules, my safety, and more importantly, the law. And I'm hoping that immediate action takes place. So, yeah, Elon definitely saw it. Yeah, 100% he definitely saw it. Because the post now, it's got 630k views in like 48 hours. And I had like loads of like big accounts that I appreciate every single one of them for sharing this post. There was like loads of big accounts that all had like 500,000 followers, 1 million followers, all types. So, and everyone was tagging him in it. So he definitely must have seen it, you know. And I even look, if you look up here, you can see that I actually subscribed to Elon Musk. I subscribed to him after this because I posted it at first and I didn't get like the attention I wanted. So then I subscribed to him and then I was just commenting on all of his posts, just saying like, are you gonna look at this? This is a breach of terms of service. You know, if I done something like this, I'll be instantly suspended. So can you look into this? And he weren't looking, so I subscribed to him so I can go to the top of his replies, and still nothing. I've been spamming it every day. So let me just show you the video anyway, how crazy these people are, because they're fucking insane.
Fake. He got a fake notification. He got that he's manipulating, and his YouTube account is gone. It's not gone. You cannot access the YouTube studios. Very funny. Very funny. Very funny. Did you saw what happened with the blue check marks? And he banned all the
Yeah.
he changed the algorithms. Did you see?
Yeah, I see some. I saw some. Yeah.
Yeah. So he changed it.
Well,
for,
now we have a blue check
Oh
mark.
yeah, and the crazy thing is, look, they actually like look at the tweet they wrote. Farewell party for Stairway to Freedom from the DDF. Join us for an event full of honor and tribute. And they literally put my my username and come for at Stairway to Freedom. Like, how obvious should they be about it? And look, the space says it had 109k tuned in, which is obviously lies, and it's obviously all botted people showing that they can do it.
Now we have a blue check mark.
Now, yeah. You remember that Suleiman had one?
Yeah, but this dude still have one.
I know. Let's say
סבבה, נו, בסדר,
not have it
הכל
anymore.
טוב.
Oh, it's so fucking funny. You know why? Because he's breaking the rules.
Today, and we are super fucking happy about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to like and empty the space. Let's bring some more people in here to enjoy the celebration.
Yes.
The farewell party to the Saviour.
Oh, look, something happened to him today. This one. So, I'm gonna make a party that we are gonna say hello to him, say goodbye, a farewell for this motherfucker that put the fucking video of the fucking hostage. So this is a fucking farewell for me, okay? Fuck this fucker. And he knows this. Very funny. Very funny. He knows that he's gone. And it's gonna be fun. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Alex, are you excited?
No.
No?
And this is where it starts getting aggressive.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I'm not excited.
Why not?
Because he shouldn't exist from the get-go. He should have been executed by the Mossad long time ago, and I've been asking for this for a long time.
Did you call someone? Or did you just make
I mean, I was talking to my commander. I'm telling him, listen to me. Listen to me. This idiot is not fine. He needs to go.
So he's not fine?
Nope, he's not fine.
Wow.
You think he's fine?
Yeah, I look, this is why I opened this space. I have this council of people that I can ask them. So, Miriam, I have a question.
Yes.
Do you think this guy is fine?
I think that you need to gather all the Zios,
Yes.
eliminate him.
Wait, try to be... every time I'm talking to the DDF people, it's becoming to eliminate this. Wait, let's play. Premise, do you think he's fine?
No, he deserves to be genocided like all the other Nazis, and he's a convicted fucking criminal. And they pissed the hell out of me. They this fucking Hamas giving them a voice after October 7. I hope one day, when this war ends, they will go back to oblivion underneath the fucking bridges, and us Jews and Israelis can live peacefully. I'm sick to death of seeing these fucking Nazis. I don't want to. They all, you know, they all capitulated and utilized this. Exploited this war to get money and follower.
Demis, is he fine?
No, I hate him.
Great.
It's actually fucking insane, you know. Like, imagine if I was to open a space on X and just talk about how much like someone needs to be fucking executed from Israel, like whoever it may be. Imagine if I opened a space about Ben Shapiro and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna bot his spaces, I'm gonna bot his account, I'm gonna manipulate the system, I'm gonna talk to my commander of whatever army I'm in, and I want him to be dead. I want to fucking, and I start getting people on the stage and asking them what they think, and they all say what they're like. It's honestly insane, like, that anyone can just openly do all this shit. There was also posting pictures of me with my address and shit like that all over the internet, and I reported the posts, and X came back to me saying they found no issues. So I even spoke to the like the premium help like person on messages, and I basically said, listen, like, I'm gonna take legal action if you guys are not gonna answer me, you know. And they actually responded, which they never usually do. As soon as I mentioned legal action, they was like, oh, okay, we're going to get someone in our team to look into this properly. And yeah, I don't know. I doubt anything will happen, you know, but it's just crazy how they can just do what the fuck they want on this platform, you know. So, and there was also an account that started talking shit in the comments, threatening me to get me killed and all this shit as well. And I said, remove this account while you're at it, and now the account actually no longer exists. So I said, there goes one. So that was kind of hopeful. The first person got suspended yesterday, but
Fake.
All of these accounts are still here, you know. All of these like shitty fucking disgusting Zionist pages. So I don't know. We'll see. I guess what happens. We'll see. But yeah. Enough of these Zionists. They've had enough airtime as it is. They made it into my intro. We got a good intro out of it, you know. It's just funny how angry they sound. I fucking hate him. I fucking wanted, like, do you know what I mean? Like, shut the fuck up, honestly. It's funny. Hopefully my microphone's close enough. I hope you guys can hear me all okay, actually. It's kind of far away. But, yeah, onto some stuff anyway. Onto some proper news. So, yeah, these people, I'm just reading the group chat, the live chat, sorry. Yeah, they're a bunch of weirdos, man, honestly. Apparently Linda's in charge. Yeah, no, maybe I should have spammed it under her page. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, anyway. So, some little clips. We haven't really seen too much going on over in Gaza. Obviously, I pray that they're all okay over there. But there's just a couple clips that I wanted to share with you guys. So, this kid's a fucking G. I'm not sure what this was. It was like on the TV, on Fox News. Excuse me. It was on Fox News, and there was like a snowball fight or something, and they interviewed this child, and listen to what he had to say.
Oh, you're an assist. You got an assist. I see some snow and ice here. Did you get hit in that spot?
I hit my eye.
Man, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It like hurt, but I'm still okay.
I'm glad to hear that.
Oh,
Hey,
I got one more thing to say.
yeah, one more thing to say.
Free Palestine.
Okay.
Teammate.
What a G. Free Palestine, he had to slip that in at the end. And yeah, Cleo, I did block all these people, of course I did, because they're... But the thing is that X is so stupid now that they let you see their posts anyway, so they can just still go on my page and bot my account, but at least I've called it out now, so if anything happens to my page, then everybody knows about it, you know, so I don't think they'll do anything to my page. I don't think they can anyway, do you know what I mean? People are probably fucking botting shit all the time on this platform, how the fuck are they going to know about it, but these people are openly admitting it on their page as well, so... what else was I going to say? Oh, it slipped my mind. That's going to annoy me now, but it will come back to me. But anyway, Israel was back to bombing displaced camps in Khan Yunis again, as always.
يا الله
والله شفت لما نزل. هيا اوعى الشظايا اوعى الشظايا.
دير بالكم خذوا الارض خذوا الارض.
So yeah, the fucking terrorists. Oh yeah, that was what I was gonna say. Cause they like botted my whole YouTube page. So imagine I actually woke up, and then I looked at my phone, and I didn't know about this stuff at first. Like this got sent to me later on in the day. So I looked at my phone, and then I had like 5,000 followers. Like my YouTube page, as you know, you're probably like if anyone's watching on YouTube now, my YouTube page was like only like 550 subscribers or whatever it's called. And then I went to sleep and I woke up, and I always check my accounts when I woke up, and then I looked, and then I had like 5,000 subscribers, and I was like, what the hell? 5,000 subscribers, like what's happened? Like, do you know what I mean? I thought, fucking hell, like something blown up. So I went through my YouTube page, and then all my videos were like normal views, and I thought, oh, that's strange, like where have I got all these subscribers from? So then I went onto my shorts, because I've had like old YouTube pages that before they got banned and shit that have like blown up overnight. So then I went onto my shorts, and then they only had like regular views as well, like what my page normally gets. So I thought, this is a bit strange, where's all these subscribers coming from? And then like a few hours later I looked, and then I'd gone down like 2,500 subscribers, and I was like, oh okay, someone's fucking botted my page. And that really pissed me off, you know, because I'd rather have like 500 real subscribers, you know, than like a bunch of bots on my page not giving me any views and just making me look like an idiot. So yeah, Dr. Dalla, please brother, don't be putting that shit in here. Like, come on bro, don't be spamming GoFundMe links, so you're gonna make me hide the chat. So don't do that shit, man. Again, I can't remove you, so I would just remove you, because we don't promote fundraisers in here. I'm sorry if, you know, whatever situation you're in, but we don't do that shit in here unless I verify the charity first. I've got people that work in Gaza and Syria and countries that I trust, so I wouldn't never promote a random person, especially with the amount of fake accounts going around on X spamming links in the name of the Palestinians, which is absolutely disgusting. So I really do hope you're not a scammer. But either way, if you're not a scammer, sorry, then just don't do that shit anyway, you know. If you've got a serious inquiry, then you can DM me something and I'll get someone to look into it. But we don't come here and try and scam our audience, man. We don't work like that. And I'll just have to remove the chat if you're gonna do that shit. But yeah, sorry about I got a bit off track then. But yeah, sorry. Now this shit is on the fucking screen. Sorry about that. Because majority, I'm going to be honest with you guys as well, the majority of the people that are on X spamming your comment sections with fundraisers are scammers, 99% of them. And that's the shameful thing, that there's probably is a 1% that are genuinely in need of help, and there's people like this that ruin it. Because when I first started getting followers on X, I got loads of people spamming my inbox all of a sudden, and then what happened, I felt bad, of course, because I'm a good person and I wanted to donate, and I had someone look into it and it was like, no, that's a scam. And then I realised that a lot of people were scamming in the name of the Palestinians. There's been like accounts from like Pakistan and shit. I don't want to name drop any names, but I saw like an expose thread like 2 days ago of certain accounts. I've got like 100k followers pretending to be from Palestine, and then they're scamming fucking people and shit. Like, do you know how like sick in the head can you be? There's actually people dying out there and shit. And then there's people like you, that someone with a really good heart will think that they're helping somebody in Gaza, and it's just really some random fucking Indian or some shit, like just sitting there taking your money. Like, it's honestly disgusting. And I think that people like that will honestly burn in hell. Like, the amount of bad karma that you will get is fucking unprecedented. So don't spam that link. Like, anyone, like, you can see the link still in the chat because it hasn't gone away. I'm just gonna spam my own chat just so we can get rid of that. Sorry. So yeah, don't do that again, please. There you go. The GoFundMe link's gone. Please don't make me turn the chat off, because it's not fair on everyone else, and I like to interact with people, you know. So anyway, sorry, back to the news. So yeah, Russia called on Israel to immediately end the genocide in Gaza. at the UN the other day. This was actually like 4 days ago now. Bloody hell, it's been a slow week. But Moscow's envoy to the UN condemned Tel Aviv's complete destruction of Enclave's healthcare sector at the UN Security Council. It's such a shame that Russia has all this other fucking shit going on with the West, because they are very vocal about what's going on and they genuinely do care. Also, if you're not boycotting already, we said about McDonald's last time in the last stream why you need to boycott that shit. This shit is fucking disgusting. Pizza Hut in South Church, they found a spider baked into their pizza. A shocked family found a huge spider baked into the takeaway from Southend Pizza Hut. Like, what the fuck? That's so, like, imagine how unhygienic that place is, man. Just to have a spider be able to slip into your pizza and get cooked without anybody knowing about it. Like, it's actually fucking disgusting, man. Like, what the hell? That's one reason you boycott this shit. If the Israel getting pizzas for free wasn't bad enough, I remember them videos were going around, the pictures of all the Israelis with like loads of pizza and the Pizza Hut men linking up. Like, if that weren't enough to stop you buying it, then fucking hell, they're putting spiders in your fucking pizza as well. Crazy, crazy. I feel sad and lonely now that the chat's it's gone. Well, it's not gone, but I can only scroll up a certain amount. But yeah, I think, oh yeah, I just scrolled up. A lot of people was agreeing with me that that the GoFundMe links are fucking bullshit, most of them, and it's a shame. It is a shame, because there's probably people out there that genuinely do need our help. But yeah, oh yeah, I'm not sure if you guys saw this story. So, Dubai police launched an investigation into the fat pig who was mocking a Muslim couple dining. I mean, I'm not sure what you guys think of the UAE or all of that stuff, but one thing that you like, this is just like a normal human would do, is you don't go into another country and disrespect the religion and disrespect the way the country works, you know? Obviously, Dubai, the UAE is like it's a Muslim country. I know Dubai has a lot of immigrants there and stuff, but still, it was originally a Muslim country, you know? And you got to respect their laws, respect their religion. Same as if you went to Russia and it's like mainly Christians, you're not going to go there and start insulting Christians and shit. And some Westerners thought it would be funny to go to Dubai and start mocking the residents that live there for what they're wearing. So it's just an attack on Muslims, like, do you know what I mean? And this woman, she might, I don't know where she's from, probably like, I don't remember the accent. I'm going to play the video in a second, but I don't remember where she's from, but she might get away with it in her country, you know? She might be in a country like America or UK that just lets you do this shit. But that's one thing you'll say about Dubai, is they do have strict laws and they're known for it. And let's just watch the video anyway. I don't know where the fuck they're from, but they're annoying as fuck. And I don't know what's funny about that either, you know? Like, somebody that's just like enjoying, like, somebody just gone out for a meal, they're eating their food. And for someone like this woman to talk as well, like, look at the state of her, and you want to make fun of somebody's wife, an innocent woman going out for a meal in her own country probably, or she might not even be from there, but just don't mock the religion at all. Don't mock anybody's religion, you know? But anyway, she was arrested. So she was detained and arrested. The tourists who mocked the burqa-clad woman in Dubai were arrested. The police statement emphasised that the tourists violated UAE laws by filming the woman, which is a W for the UAE. Yeah, a W. I think it's a huge W, you know? I think that every country should be like that. I don't think Muslims should be mocked in the UK. And I don't think Muslims should be mocked in any country. And the same for Christian or whatever religion you are. I don't think, you know, you shouldn't be doing that shit, man. Have some respect. Even if you don't like what they do, just have some fucking respect, you know? Yeah, I'm just seeing what's going on in the chat. Using media. Iran attack. Iran attack. I mean, I don't know what's going on with that, you know. I honestly don't know. Chances are American, fat and obnoxious. And I know, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. It's always the same type of people that think that they've got a right to make fun of people and shit, you know. And they just go look in the mirror. Like, who brings someone up like that as well? Like, how can you just... It's fucking crazy. But anyway, let's go on to the stuff that's been going on in Britain. in my country, the UK. So I'm just reading the chat quickly. I don't know what. Sorry, I'm a bit confused with the chat. Yeah, so Elon has been great point, Jennifer, and we're gonna get into that right now. So I'm sure you guys have all seen the huge amount of Islamophobia, Islamophobic comments, should I say, all over X. Elon Musk has been like the ringleader of this shit. He's been the one that's been pushing this anti-Muslim agenda on X. It was like it all came into play at the same time, you know. The New Orleans terror attack happened, and ISIS flag was placed at the scene of the crime, and then all of a sudden everyone started attacking Muslims, and then they tried to do it as well with the Germany terror attack. Do you remember at the Christmas market? But it just didn't work. And then the New Orleans attack happened. It was obviously a planted ISIS flag there, and then around the same sort of time, Elon Musk starts sharing loads of posts about Tommy Robinson and saying free Tommy Robinson. Obviously he's known, Tommy Robinson is known for being a Zionist, of course, but he's known for his, mainly the reason why he is a Zionist is just because he's got a mad hate for Muslims. And all of these videos of Tommy Robinson as well that Elon Musk has been sharing, they're like months old and shit. So you got to think, why the timing now? Like, what's with this timing? You know, it just seems like it's all so coordinated. But sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Yeah. So anyway, Tommy Robinson, for those of you that don't know, he's like I wouldn't call him a journalist at all. He's just like he feels like he's a puppet, to be honest, put in by certain people to cause tension and in-house fighting in the UK. I mean, he like, you know, the thing with Tommy Robinson is, the whole thing that he tries saying is that he goes after grooming gangs that rape children and shit like that. That's fair enough, you know. If there's people that are doing all this fucking rape, like if there's people raping children and shit and raping anybody and doing all this fucked up shit, of course somebody should expose them, of course. But where he goes wrong is he blames it all on Muslims. He says every single rapist is basically a Muslim. I've seen videos of him, like, I've tried watching stuff before to try and understand why people like him, and then I think the reason is they're either racist. There's probably a few people out there that just think, oh yeah, he's doing some good, and they might be brainwashed, but it's basically because he's obviously got a hate for Muslims. He talks about things like the Quran, tries saying that the Quran is the reason why they're doing this. Like, he genuinely, like, I think he genuinely thinks that this shit is happening, but it's just it's fucked up, you know. So anyway, he's in prison now for some stuff that he said about a Syrian refugee. It was a Syrian refugee child. He went around pushing like nonsense propaganda, saying his child was like linked to rape gangs and all sorts like that for some reason. And then it was proven that the child was innocent. And what did he do? It didn't fit his agenda, because then he couldn't blame the Muslims anymore. So he just kept running with this story. He ended up going to court, paying a load of money. Got like a restraining order and like charges saying that he couldn't talk about this child anymore or anything like that. And what did he do? He went and made a movie about it, and then carried on blaming this child, carried on blaming Muslims, and then he ended up in prison. So he broke the law, you know. And now you got people like Elon Musk saying he's a political prisoner, he didn't do anything wrong, free Tommy Robinson, blah blah blah. Because it looks like Elon Musk watched this documentary of his or something, and then he just thought, oh, okay, yeah, this is all true. So I mean, come on, guys, like, the guy's lost his head, like, and it's not like the guy does not go after any other what's it called, religion. Like, and I made like a point of like making threads and stuff this week of this shit happens all the time, you know. It's fucking disgusting. The UK is definitely finished. Yeah, like, I agree with you. I agree with people like Elon Musk when they say that Keir Starmer needs to go and the country's finished, and do you know what I mean? There's a lot of fucking crazy shit going on, but to blame one religious group for every single crime when they don't even make up like however many, like they make up like 2% of the fucking country or some shit, the people that he's blaming, and then to just like ignore all of the crimes from other religious groups is just fucking wrong, you know, and it's just a clear attack. So that's sort of my 2 pence on the whole situation. But here's some comments from Tommy Robinson before, when some Zionist comments. Let's just watch the video.
Benjamin Netanyahu, Black Palestine, I can't remember his name. And then I got my Zionist card out, which said I am a Zionist. And I bought everything. Well, you didn't buy nothing. Shalom. Harry, listen, let me tell you something. Yeah? If there was a war tomorrow, which there will be, because I'll probably start at the end of the session. If there was a war and it kicked off, I would be there on the front line fighting for Israel. Do you know why? Why not? Why not? It's like Saviour. I had some one of my mates' dad's come up to me earlier talking about Saviour. Like, oh yeah, but Celtic Rangers. You know what I mean? Palestine. Palestine. Why would you support Benjamin?
Yeah, so this is why he's obviously a Zionist, you know, because he sees Palestine as a Muslim country. So, yeah. Ah, shit. I didn't even have the screen on. Sorry, my bad. I'll play it again.
Netanyahu, Black Palestine, I can't remember his name. And then I got my Zionist card out, which said I am a Zionist. And I bought everything. Well, you didn't buy nothing. Shalom. Harry, listen, let me tell you something. Yeah? If there was a war tomorrow, which there will be, because I'll probably start at the end of the session. If there was a war and it kicked off, I would be there on the front line fighting for Israel. Do you know why? Why not? Why not? It's like Saviour. I had some one of my mates' dad's come up to me earlier talking about Saviour. Like, oh yeah, but Celtic Rangers. You know what I mean? Palestine. Palestine. Why would you support it?
Yeah, what a fucking idiot. I mean, what can we say? It's Tommy Robinson, just summed up in one video. But anyway, I don't really need to get into this thread because I just basically told you the whole story. I'm just reading the chat. So yeah, I'll read this one instead. So, I done a thread basically. Of course as well, I'm a fucking Christian, you know, I'm not even a Muslim. So it's not like people can try and tell me, oh yeah, you're a Muslim, that's why you're sticking up for Muslims, like blah blah blah. No, that's not the case. Like, I just explained why all Muslims, all grooming gangs and shit like that should of course all face justice, and you know, every single person involved should be, of course. But to blame one group is not the answer. So I made a thread saying there's a coordinated propaganda and effort on X to demonize Muslims by focusing solely on Muslim grooming gangs. Elon Musk is one that's pushing this narrative, ignoring that child exploitation is committed by people of all backgrounds. Let's unpack the truth. So this is why I thought as well, that the same time all this shit happened, when they was all trying to dox me on account and threaten to kill me and all this shit, I was doing like loads of threads about Elon Musk and shit. So that's probably why, like, he probably saw this shit and thought, yeah, fuck you, I ain't helping you, you know, hope they do execute you. But okay, it is what it is. But anyway, so there was a Plymouth child abuse ring. 7 white British individuals, including men and women, systematically abused underage children. They groomed victims through social media, subjected them to sexual violence, and distributed indecent images. This case highlights how predators often exploit digital platforms. So that's just one. The Kidwelly cult case. Colin Batley led a cult in Wales that used pseudo-religious rituals to sexually abuse children. Operating for 4 years, this group manipulated victims into silence, fear and control. Using fear and control, sorry. All members were white, and their crimes shocked the community. The South Wales grooming ring. A group of white men targeted vulnerable girls from care homes, grooming them with gifts and drugs before abusing them. Some victims were as young as 13. The case revealed how predators exploit systematic vulnerabilities to find victims. Northamptonshire child abuse case. 5 white men were convicted of grooming girls aged 12 to 15. They lured victims with promises of money and drugs, forcing them into exploitative situations. The victims' courage and testifying brought justice to a long-running case. Number 6, the Oxford Bullfinch case. While this case involved perpetrators from mixed ethnicities, including men from Slovakian, Kurdish and white British backgrounds, it was a chilling example of a long-term exploitation. Girls as young as 11 were groomed, raped and trafficked. Victims were often targeted because of their social or familial vulnerabilities. Operation OR, a nationwide investigation into online child pornography, revealed thousands of offenders across the UK, most of them which were white men. This operation emphasised that technology-enabled exploitation transcends community lines. The Worcestershire grooming case. 5 white men were jailed for exploiting girls, plying them with drugs and alcohol before sexually abusing them. Victims testified that they were threatened to prevent them from seeking help. And last one, the Banbury child exploitation case. This case involved offenders of British and North African descent targeting young girls. Perpetrators befriended the victims before subjecting them to exploitation. It underscored the diverse backgrounds of the abusers. So, in conclusion, as I researched for this thread, I noticed a very disturbing pattern. When Muslims are involved in these crimes, their names and photos are everywhere. But as I look for the names and photos of the white perpetrators/perpetrators from other backgrounds, they were extremely hard to find. This suggests a media bias designed to push harmful stereotypes and vilify Muslims, and that's 100 million% true, because all of these cases, like, some of them have got their names, some of them have got their pictures, but the majority of them aren't. There isn't any pictures, you know. Like these last few ones there are, but like if you just take a random case out of here, like this Northamptonshire case, and Google it, you'll find loads of reports about it, but there will be no names, no pictures, nothing. But then any time like a Muslim's involved, there'll be pictures of them everywhere saying illegal immigrant, this person done, like, do you know what I mean? Like, they're just trying to vilify all Muslims. So I think these type of cases, these type of threads, are important, just especially in this time of misinformation, and it's a clear attack on Muslims, you know. It's just good to spread the word that, you know, a lot of people do fucked up shit, but you can't blame an entire religion and an entire ethnic group for these things. So in respect to you, Revolve, I appreciate your support. Yeah, anyway. So, also some fucking weird shit in the UK has been going on. A man in the UK has been sentenced to 2 years in prison for selling TV Fire Stick devices, which allowed users to watch sports like boxing for free. I mean, I suppose a crime's a crime, you know, but 2 years in prison, like, it's kind of crazy, and they're literally letting out people that are just like killing people and putting them on the streets. And putting people in prison for like dumb shit like social media posts and things like that. So, UK's cooked. Keir Starmer responded to Elon Musk. I mean, let me just play this other stuff first, because that's quite a long video. So, yeah. So Sneeko cooked Tommy Robinson. This is a funny clip. It's only a little 30-second clip. Let me play you this for you.
Everyone's saying free Tommy Robinson for no reason. That guy with a fake name, his real name is Stephen Yaxley Lennon, who admitted he was guilty in contempt of court, is suddenly the face of nationalism and a political prisoner. This is a guy who publicly accused me of being funded by Iran to spread Islam to Western boys.
Sneeko done a very good video that was about going to Saudi Arabia. I believe they've probably got contracts.
Sneeko's being funded by Saudi Arabia to spread Islam to Western youth, innit? Everyone's saying free.
That last bit's funny when he mocks the voice. But yeah, it's funny how Tommy Robinson accuses people of being funded when the fucking brick's probably funded by Israel, you know? He was funded by some Israeli-backed companies, you know? He actually was. Like, it's actually a fact. And then you got all of the Elon lapdogs and all the puppets coming out. Nigel Farage, this guy. He said Nigel Farage is England's last hope. Support this man. Nigel Farage should be in charge of the UK right now, to be honest. Elon Musk comes out. The Reform Party needs a new leader. Farage doesn't have what it takes. Ian comes back. Spineless and self-serving. Nigel Farage isn't the leader Britain needs. Now what the fuck? You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up. And then there was more shit going on. A man was given a sentence for a rape of a girl, 13. Obviously, he's not a fucking Muslim, so no one's going to talk about that. He's giving a community sentence, sorry, which is nothing basically. And today, a 14-year-old boy has been stabbed to death on a double-decker bus in Woolwich, UK. I mean, the fuck is going on in our country? The fuck is going on in our country? Andrew Tate is actually making a political. He's launched a party called the Bruv Party, which is Britain Restoring Underlying Values Party. Interesting. He actually had some good fucking points here. I'm going to read them out to you and you can let me know what you think of this. So Andrew Tate has launched his Bruv Party and he promises to deliver on the following. Harsh migration control. Zero tolerance on knife crime, including perpetrators being live streamed in solitary confinement until the day they die. Stripping and reforming of the BBC. The removal of LGBTQ in schools with no exceptions. British flags placed on every street in the UK to remind the people what our ancestors died for. Teach children not to take any job but to make them, as well as lessons in school that actually be valuable and help them in their futures. No more foreign aid and no more funding for foreign wars. Instead, the taxpayers' money will be spent on rebuilding Britain. Prioritising the British public first when it comes to the NHS. No more long waiting lines for people born and bred in the UK. Full accountability and attendance for the government. No more slacking and days off. Zero tolerance on all crimes. A transparent and fair tax system. No hidden fees, no more paying extra when you work harder. The return of boxing and wrestling training in schools. Licensed armed security, national Bitcoin reserve, nuclear power for energy independence, a safe and secure voting system, no more rigged polls. There is also more as well. There's also more as well as full accountability for every action and a promise to deliver on everything that they've listed. Do you think he could be the change Britain needs? I mean, he's definitely better than any of the other candidates we've got, that's for sure. That is actually, it's crazy, isn't it? You know, someone from fucking, like a former kickboxer and like whatever he's called now, to actually be a better than Keir Starmer, Rishi Sunak, or probably anyone else, so. But I wanted to show you this video. Keir Starmer responded to Elon Musk and the allegations of running cover for grooming gangs. I mean, this is kind of a load of bullshit, but there's not really a lot of news to talk about, so I'm going to play this video and have a cigarette quickly.
On the question of Elon Musk, look, I think most people are more interested in what's going to happen to the NHS, frankly, than what's happening on Twitter. But you asked me a really important question that's been in the news for the last few days. I am going to, with permission, just answer it quite fully, because it is a really important set of issues. And let me start with this. Child sexual exploitation is utterly sickening, utterly sickening. And for many, many years, too many victims have been completely let down by perverse ideas about community relations, or by the idea that institutions must be protected above all else. And they've not been listened to and they've not been heard. And when I was chief prosecutor for 5 years, I tackled that head on, because I could see what was happening. And that's why I reopened cases that had been closed and supposedly finished. I brought the first major prosecution of an Asian grooming gang. In the particular case, it was in Rochdale, but it was the first of its kind. There were many that then followed that format. I changed the whole prosecution approach because I wanted to challenge, and did challenge, the myths and stereotypes that were stopping those victims being heard. So we changed the entire approach, not without criticism at the time, I might add. And when I left office, we had the highest number of child sexual abuse cases being prosecuted on record. Now, that record is not secret. As a public servant, it's there for all of you or everybody to see. I also called for mandatory reporting of child sexual abuse. I called for that a decade ago. The Tories did nothing about that for those 10 long years, including when the J report came out nearly 3 years ago now. Central plank, mandatory reporting, still hasn't been done. We're going to do it. But let's just to bring it in closer, and I will answer you on Jess Phillips in particular, because those that are spreading lies and misinformation as far and as wide as possible, they're not interested in victims. They're interested in themselves. Those who are cheerleading Tommy Robinson, not interested in justice. They're supporting a man who went to prison for nearly collapsing a grooming case, a gang grooming case. These are people who are trying to get some kind of vicarious thrill from street violence that people like Tommy Robinson promote. And those attacking Jess Phillips, who I'm proud to call a colleague and a friend, not protecting victims. Jess Phillips has done 1,000 times more than they've even dreamt about when it comes to protecting victims of sexual abuse throughout her entire career. And so just as I took on the criminal justice system and the institutions when I was chief prosecutor, I'm prepared to call out this for what it is. We've seen this playbook many times, whipping up of intimidation and threats of violence, hoping that the media will amplify it. Now, Jess Phillips does not need me or anybody else to speak on her behalf. But when the poison of the far right leads to serious threats to Jess Phillips and others, then in my book, a line has been crossed. I enjoy the cut and thrust of politics, the robust debate that we must have, but that's got to be based on facts and truth, not on lies, not on those who are so desperate for attention that they're prepared to debase themselves and their country. So this government will get on with the job of protecting victims, including child sexual abuse, mandatory reporting, accelerating the processes. But what I won't tolerate is this discussion and debate based on lies without calling it out. What I won't tolerate is politicians jumping on the bandwagon simply to get attention, when those politicians sat in government for 14 long years, tweeting, talking, but not doing anything about it. Now so desperate for attention that they're amplifying what the far right is saying. So that's what I say about Jess Phillips. Thank you.
So yeah, he basically said a whole load of nothing, you know. Keir Starmer is a fucking idiot. He's probably one of the worst prime ministers we've had in recent years. Yeah, how boring was that speech? I don't know. But yeah, someone said Andrew Tate for PM. I mean, I think he would definitely be a better prime minister than anyone we've had in recent years. So, and he did make a good point. I saw a video of him. Recently talking about that even if he doesn't like come into charge, he hopes that he's like the voice that will motivate other politicians to actually put in change when they see the positive response he's had. So yeah, I think he's trying to do better than most of the people that we've got, but I don't think the UK would ever allow it, unfortunately. We all know the system's rigged, so yeah. I mean, I suppose that's probably pretty much everything. I'm just having a quick look if I've got anything else. Yeah, just some bullshit with Zelensky. Basically, Zelensky asked for more money in a recent interview. He also said to Lex Friedman that he speaks Russian well, but he sincerely despises the Russian people. So yeah, just fucking more clown shit really from Zelensky. Nothing really too important, but I say it's only been like an hour stream today. We've covered most of what's going on. There's not been too much happening, so I'm gonna probably call it a night. It's getting late anyway. But I appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. We'll do a stream again at some point this week. At some point. I'm probably gonna change my profile picture in a minute. So a picture of myself instead of my Saviour picture. I'll still have my Saviour as my cover photo, so people can still know who I am when they realise like who's this guy I'm following, what the hell. So yeah, that would be interesting to see what happens there. Hopefully we'll get the message across a bit better if we show a picture of my face, you know. But anyway, apart from that, I hope you guys all have a good night. And yeah, until then, see you all next time. Thank you. I'm gonna play the intro one more time as we're leaving. See you later. Thank you guys.
today, and we are super fucking happy about it. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to like and empty the space. Let's bring some more people in here to enjoy the celebration. Yes, farewell party to the Saviour.
Say goodbye, a farewell for this motherfucker that put the fucking video of the fucking hostage. So this is a fucking farewell for me, okay?
Because he shouldn't exist from the get-go. He should have been executed by genocide a long time ago, and I've been asking for this for a long time. And I was talking to my commander, I'm telling him this needs to go.
I think that you need to gather all the Zions, eliminate them.
He deserves to be genocided like all the other Nazis, and he's a convicted fucking criminal. And they pissed the hell out of me. This fucking Hamas and giving them a voice after October 7, and us Jews and Israelis can live peacefully. I hate him.
Great.
I hate him.